Welcome back, dear listener. That just doesn't sound perfect. We need a name for these people.
Yeah.
The viewers, the listeners that enjoy our D&D podcast of Lore and Legend. Critical Role has critters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Stinky Dragon has.
Stinkers. I don't know.
Dude, I hope they're called little stinkers. No, there's something else that calls their people little stinkers. I hope that people that listen to Stinky Dragon, I mean, I don't even listen to it, but I hope they're called little stinkers or stinkers. Mm-hmm. That's pretty epic, actually. No, we need a name for you guys. Those of you that listen to Of Lore and Legend and enjoy it. How about this? Go to our Discord, discord.gg/Christian Influence. Go to the channel, and we'll have a thread where you can submit ideas for names for the fan base of Lore and Legend. Maybe Lore Keepers, Absolute Legends. I mean, imagine if we could open this being like, "What's up, you Absolute Legends?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it. But people, submit something. We'll put something there in the Discord. Go submit that. We'll also have maybe a community post on the YouTube channel where you can submit some ideas. And then after we get a bunch of submissions, we'll do maybe a poll or something where you can vote for what we call you. We have the right to veto.
We do.
You know, even if it's a landslide, but it's something like
poop heads.
Yeah, the poop head. If it
the poop hands.
The poop hands.
The poop hands.
I don't know.
That's perfect.
I think we'd be falling too much into the same realm of having too many potty jokes as our fan base names, like for
our
the other one.
UTIs. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope the people listening to this listen to the other show and now know what that means. Because if they don't, if you listen to Under the Influence, the
You'll
acronym.
know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it there. Let them.
Yeah.
They're like they can figure it out.
You can put two and two together.
Let us know. We'll have a poll. That'll be
we have
fun.
smart listeners.
We do have smart listeners. They're absolute geniuses, absolute legends.
Absolute legends.
So let us know what you like, and we'll do a poll. It'll be something, hopefully something cool, because then we can open up these things. You're probably wondering right now, why am I hearing Jerry and Levi just talk to me like this is just some sort of talk show podcast? Well, sometimes when we get some 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, we like to do our due diligence and read them to you to shout out the people that leave us a 5-star review. Now, if you rate this show 5 stars, it goes a long way to help us get the show out there. Also,
It sure does.
if you listen to on Spotify or other places, you can follow the show. That helps out a lot too. But the cool thing that Apple Podcasts lets you do is leave a review, meaning a written paragraph of what you think about the show. And if you do that, we will read it out on the show to incentivize you to do it. Spoiler alert. So we've got 4 of them for you that we're going to read, and we're very grateful that these people decided to not just leave a 5-star rating, but also to write to us and let us know what they think of the show. So first up, 2 months ago, Captain Blag left us a review saying, authentic and refreshing. I am a Christian and have played this game and listened to others play this game for about a decade. It is incredibly refreshing to hear this podcast. The storyline is intricate. The characters are diverse and lovable. The content is clean. This is the first and only D&D podcast I've found so far with this level of quality, both in the production and the message. I genuinely feel inspired in my own faith after listening to it, as well as have a truly enjoyable and engaging experience. This show makes me laugh, think, and want to grow in my walk with Christ. I'm grateful for you guys letting God shine through your gameplay. Well, Captain, thank you very much. That was actually really... I purposely, we didn't read these in advance of this recording. That was really encouraging.
Yeah, that hits all of the things that we want our show to be able to do.
Thank you so much for saying that. That was a blessing to us to get to read that. And you said, it's inspired you in your faith after listening to it. Hopefully, if you're not listening to our other podcast, that's another one that we hope inspires people in their faith. Go check out Under the Influence, also by Christian Influence, Levi, myself, some of the others that you've heard. We talk about Christian living, things like that. You should go check that out. And if you're not in the Discord,
join the Discord.
And hopefully that inspires you in your faith as well. All right.
We got another one from Blue Bizzle 32. Jerry is the Christian Matt Mercer. I started listening to the show last summer as I was going back and forth to rehearsals for a gig I had. I was looking for a clean, more family-friendly version of Critical Role. Nothing against the wonderful people over at CR at all. I was just looking for something different. A few Google searches later, and I stumbled across OL&L. From episode 1, I was hooked. The storytelling was wonderful, and I was very pleasantly surprised at the voice acting as well across the entire crew, even Lumen. crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji.
Backhanded compliment there a little bit.
I find myself chomping at the bit, waiting for the next episode. Because it's family friendly, my son now listens to it with me. He asks frequently, has the new episode came out yet? I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Jerry, in my opinion, is the Christian Matt Mercer. I'm very thankful I found OLNL, and I am a lifelong fan. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's meaningful, impactful, and very well done.
Well, thank you. He leaves his name there too. I'll just say Kyle. Thank you, Kyle, for saying that. You know, Kyle's someone that's reached out to me also on other platforms and stuff. It's been really nice to get to meet him and chat with him. But Kyle, incredibly flattering. Thank you for saying I'm the Christian Matt Mercer. That is unreal, and I don't believe you. But thank you so much. No, I'm just kidding. I believe you. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Actually, I mean, not as a flex, but I have at a con in the past gotten to meet Mr. Matt Mercer, which was very cool. And he is just as nice as you would think he is. You know, even in person. He just like, you know, everybody in line that was there, we were supposed to have like 10 seconds to talk to him or whatever, and he spent like 15 minutes talking to each person that wanted that long. It was very kind of him. So in that way, you know, I've always thought like, man, he's a nice guy. So I appreciate that. But I know what you mean more is in his storytelling. I aspire to be as expert of a storyteller. Now, Mr. Mercer just needs to hear the gospel.
He does.
Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, end result of this.
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine Mercer like being a Christian and having the platform that he does and the storytelling capabilities that he already has in the world that he's already built and changing it, like transforming it just like his life would be by the gospel? It'd be pretty cool.
Dude, I say it often. Christians should be the best storytellers. We should care the most about storytelling. And yeah, God has done a cool thing in Matt Mercer already in making him an expert storyteller. Seeing him doing it for the glory of God would be epic. All right. Next one, 5 stars from Ohana. A creative and fun listen. I recently started listening and I'm loving the campaign, characters, and the camaraderie between you all. The story quickly drew me in and I'm speeding through the episodes. Thanks to you all for sharing this adventure. You're welcome. We're glad that you get to go along with us.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
It means a lot. And now from Love Nadia. Very good. With an A. Great storytelling and character development. I'm a young teen and I've always loved D&D stories, but have had a hard time finding good, appropriate podcasts to listen to. So say we all. My fave character is the guy with the bandages. Keep up the good work. Later. You got rid of Eddie! Give him back this instant! Even later. Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. The voice actor for Eddie is back, and now there's a baby on pod now. This is so cute. I agree.
That was a roller coaster. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm glad that...
Are you able to edit your... I don't think you're able to edit your review.
This has to be like just showing us the emotional roller coaster of listening to the show.
They brought us on their journey. Yeah. Thank you, Nadia.
And yeah.
Big spoilers there. Hopefully, I mean, this is going to go on an episode after that happens.
Don't listen to this one if you're not already caught up.
I hope. Maybe you could clip me saying this real quick. This quick list of reviews has spoilers in it. I don't know. You don't have to use it, but because that's a big spoiler there. Yeah, thank you, Nadia. Very kind words, and we're so grateful that not only do you listen to the show, but you enjoy it, and you know.
And it's always good to hear young people having and taking their convictions well.
Yeah, that's true. That is encouraging, right? I think that's something that we didn't really experience until we were in our 20s. More like, hey, let's really be listening to and enjoying media that we find edifying rather than the opposite. But yeah, to hear a young teen say that, man, that is encouraging. I hadn't thought about that. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, we love you very much. I mean, if you look at our ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts right now, we only have 5-star reviews. That's a huge encouragement. That is not an invitation to go just drop a bunch of 1-star ones, unless you really mean it. We would invite that feedback as well if you've honestly got some 1-star feedback. But all that to say, please, it does go a long way to help the show get out there and to encourage more people, right? And to bring more people into Christian community online. We're seeing that happen with the show. That's the ultimate goal. It's so encouraging to see that. And it's great feedback to hear from you guys. So thank you for sending in those reviews. If you're listening to this and you haven't rated or reviewed the show yet, please go do it. It means a lot to us.
And without further ado, thank you for listening, and take it away, Jerry.
Last time, you guys had just witnessed an epic duel between Ghibli and his Leonin opponent atop the treacherous canyon spires. Just as the duel concludes, the event is interrupted by a massive chitin spine bursting up from the gulch beneath and stealing away some civilian onlookers for a tasty treat before dashing back down to the base of the canyon. The People's Hand follow this beast to the base of the canyon, fighting all the way down. They're joined by a strange old man named Lambert and nearly kill the chitin spine before it burrows beneath the ground and runs off into the canyons. You spend a small amount of time catching your breath and then re-armoring before trudging into the unknown in search of the monster. You come across a recent and fresh kill, some sort of monster itself, destroyed and half-eaten by the chitin spine before eventually coming across its lair using some particularly skillful tracking abilities. After locating its cave and braving the darkness together, you face off again with this massive chitin spine monster, and now its spawn, slaying them and freeing Sunwall from future danger and attack. Returning back to town, back to Sunwall, you're welcomed and celebrated as heroes. The local magistrate, Orson Sternrider, welcomes you back himself and offers a small cache of coin as a reward and an official thank you for your selfless efforts. The party accepts their reward, exchanges some important information regarding Edovard's recent affiliations with the Strel people, and then bid farewell to your new ally Lambert, as well as Cephas's dear friend Cheese. All of this excitement and victory is sadly overshadowed, though, by the looming mystery of Clonus's recent disappearance and possible death. Due to the possibility of any sort of undead diseases or curses upon the corpse, as are customary when dealing with undead creatures, the church is ritually cleansing his body. You're still awaiting the opportunity after this cleansing in order to inspect the corpse of this withered dwarven person to see for yourselves if it is or if it is not truly Clonus's body. And that's where we left off. It's currently the early evening of the 21st of Caro. You've been told to return to the Temple of Aimdol tomorrow morning for the chance to inspect the body that was present at the crime scene where Clonus was last seen. This is just for kind of a little bit more context. This last day has been the last few sessions. So you woke up in the morning, you were kind of getting ready for your day because at noon, Ghibli was going to have his duel, and then that's that morning where you didn't find Clonus. You went and looked for him and found out that he had been, missing. And then you kind of found this crime scene, blah, 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 blah. You had found, that morning when you woke up, you'd realized like Clonus never even came back last night. So like this had all happened the night before, the day of the 20th, the evening of the 20th. Clonus had disappeared. He had never come back to bed. He was sharing a room with Holik, and Holik kind of retroactively realized like, I never saw Clonus come back, but I thought he'd be fine. But in the morning, seeing that he was gone, went looking for him, and you guys found a crime scene. But then, after talking to the temple about it, and they had said they had to do this ritual cleansing, they said you'd have to come back tomorrow. So you went on with the duel. After the duel, that whole catastrophe happened. So this is now the evening of all these events, right? All these events have happened today. This is now the evening. It's up to you guys what you want to do with your evening, if there's anything at all. But at this moment right now, you guys have just kind of come back to town. You've talked to Orson, Orson Sternrider. He's the magistrate. He gave you guys that reward. But you guys are still out in the street. You were just given this stuff. He left you alone. He goes and he leaves. You got your reward. You got your thank you from him. He said, honestly, like you guys have not just saved the people that were taken then, but you also now leave Sunwall a safer place than you found it because there was this huge creature out there that could have attacked.
Lumen would like to find, I want to find somewhere to tell someone about cavern so people can go there and excavate, or I don't know if there's anything good for the city, or
maybe more time dedicated to looking around it though could reveal something, right? Okay.
Could told the guy who just gave us the reward, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell the magistrate. He's like the mayor.
Okay. Yeah, I'll since he walked away and we were just chatting now.
You kind of flutter back over to him real quickly. You see him walking towards one of the inns. It's that really nice inn. Let me double check the name of it. It's that nice inn that is, it looks kind of like a hunting lodge. It's all wood, which is crazy. Like it sticks out like a sore thumb because basically every building in this town is made of sandstone. But that one is called the Modern Mandolin. It's the newer looking building in downtown, kind of near the gates. You always hear beautiful music pouring out of it. And it looks like the newest building in town. From what you've heard, this magistrate, kind of his initiative is to like pour money into the town lately. And so he had this place built, and you see him walking towards it.
Okay.
You flutter over to him.
Flutter and fly, like in between, basically. So I'm not running, but I'm not flying. So I'm.
Oh, you're like skipping.
Yeah.
You're skipping in
Very
the air.
moth and
Yes,
fey-like.
very moth-like.
That's what moths do. Hi, magistrate.
You see him kind of turn. The two guards next to him also turn, and then see who it is, and they kind of rest their bows beside them. And they don't seem to like take aim at you, but they were ready to.
I didn't go through any windows this time.
Yes. You fly near them. He turns and looks at you, and yes. What is it?
The chitin bug, whatever it is.
The chitin spine.
Yes. I took notes of its lair.
Oh.
So, and there's tons of carcasses and gross, right?
Carcasses. Yes.
Yeah, carcasses. Okay. Right, that was at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
Not
see-
political events.
Yeah.
Carcasses. Got it.
Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe there could be, I don't know, treasure, old stuff. I don't know, for you guys to
that's a good idea.
excavate.
There might be things down there also that he may have killed. Who knows? Maybe some Taproasian spies
Or missing people.
or missing people. It's a good idea.
Closure.
Yes, closure for their families. It's a good idea. Very wise.
And I gave him a little pamphlet.
Okay. With instructions how to get there.
No, it was an Ilmater pamphlet.
You're like, how did Cephas slip that in there?
Whoops, my bad.
Well, thank you, sir. We will use this. I'll make sure to send out a small group of soldiers. They'll go out there and they'll take a look through it. And yeah, we appreciate that. Not only have you guys saved the town, but you've brought us some good information that gives us maybe an advantage against the Taproasians and closure for families. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Will that be all?
Yes.
All right. And you see him. He just kind of walks past you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Titus knows what he's doing tonight before he goes to bed.
What are you doing?
I'm going back to work to drop some schematics on some things.
Draw up schematics?
He's fancy.
So the plans I want to draw up, there's a purpose for it because I want to have plans drawn up so I know what I'm doing with the stuff, but I also want a timeline so I know how long it would take to make the two things that I'm doing.
And you want to talk to what's his name or figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys are done here, we can go to that.
I have 5 people I can heal of disease.
Today. We're just going to go around town and do that.
Yeah, preaching.
Okay.
Guidance.
But are you guys breaking here? Like you guys were all together in the town talking.
We're going to meet in the morning at the temple and then convene from there.
Is that the plan? All right. So in the morning, you're all going to meet. Sorry, go ahead. Mike.
2 things. How long has the body been dead?
The Clonus' corpse? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Good cover.
So you don't technically know to the hour or like to the minute, but like,
Less than 10 days?
yeah. Less than 10 days. You've seen him you saw him this morning. You all saw him yesterday, this time yesterday.
And we're approaching evening now.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a spell for 10 days. Less than 10 days, so I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
I was going to ask Fenora to sending to my wife.
Can do that.
My wife.
Okay. Can we do that after we do some of like the tedious? Because I think that'll be interesting. But some of like the more going around town things that might end up being tedious. Can we do that real quick and then you guys can do that?
Sure.
Okay. So, real quick. So let's just see what each of you wants to do in the evening before you go to bed. And then the next morning, you're all going to reconvene at the temple. So, you want to walk around town and preach, or do you want to go post up somewhere?
I will go to the city gate.
Okay.
That's where all the commerce and everything happens, right?
Sure.
And do you have sickness? Come.
Roll a charisma check.
And I guidance you.
Okay. So, you with him
I just, before I left.
before he left? Okay. So, that first roll, you get guidance.
23.
Wow, great. Yeah, I mean, very quickly, you attract this small crowd, like 40, 50 people. And they do bring forward some people that, like, after a while, you're talking and you're talking about the good news of Ilmater and what he promises to do to take on your pain. And You get some people like right away that are nodding and listening to the message. But then after a little while, yeah, they do bring forward a kid like who has some horrible cough, and you lay your hands on him and you heal him. And so over the course of the evening, you have a successful opportunity to preach, and people listen, people walk away, not only encouraged, some of them say that like they take a tract and they say that they're going to read it and pray.
4.
Huh?
I only have 4.
Only 4 healings?
4 pamphlets.
Oh,
Didn't you get a bunch
How did
made
you get
here?
a bunch made, or do you have to come back and pick them up?
I have to go get them.
Yeah.
Could I have picked them up beforehand? Can we wreck on
No,
that?
it's the same day.
Yeah, today would have been the last day of our week.
Okay, I think I said I'm going to pick them up when I leave. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is you have a successful evening.
I have one I could give you.
No, you need that.
Okay. So your evening goes very well. You spend a lot of time until bed preaching, delivering the good news of Ilmater. 5 individuals are healed. It goes very well. So Ghibli finished his duel. It went really well, even though it ended with a bang, literally. Like this crazy explosion of stone everywhere. Is there anything that you want to do?
Get back to me for that.
Sure. Jarrett? Is there anything oh yeah, Titus had some stuff to do, right?
Yes. So what Titus wants to do is he's going to go to the smith and he's going to draw up some plans, go over it to figure out a general timeline for 2 projects. Project number 1 is using the Chitin Spine armor pieces to build a shield. And the idea is to take big piece in the middle and then build down off of that so it looks like a turtle shell pattern.
Ooh.
That's what the one project. So
Using the big pieces of the Chitin Spine armor, right? Of its carapace. Okay.
and then as it goes farther out to the edge, there'll be smaller pieces.
Smaller pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks sweet.
And so I just want to draw up some schematics for that, so that way I have a basic idea of how long it'll take, so I know when I'm in a place where I have that time, I can do it.
Okay.
The second piece is I want to draw up plans. I want to take the head off my Morning Star, probably use some bands around the barbed tail. So I replace my flail head with that barbed tail from the Chitin Spine.
Your plan is to try and figure out how long that might take you to make those things, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and roll for me a smithing check, but using your intelligence and proficiency.
Okay. So that's a 20.
So you spend the better part of an hour sketching stuff out. And there's this part of you that's like, oh my goodness, like you've never really been this good at drawing. Like you think you're a pretty good artist. But this is different. Like you're sketching things out and it's like just looking really good. But you draft up a sketch, you kind of go through some of the numbers, like how much of the materials you're going to need, how much time you think it'll take to make each part. And you are going to have to craft basically like a bracer version of a shield, kind of, that like has all these connection points where you're going to like attach the big pieces of chitin. But your estimate is between 3 and 5 days. If everything goes perfectly, you think you can finish this in 3 days? More realistically, 4 days, 5 days if it's rough. 3 to 5 days. And then for the other one, go ahead and roll the same thing.
23.
Okay, even better. Yeah, you are very confident that you could do that project between 1 and 2 days. It's much easier. You're going to want to probably reshape the barbed head. Like you're probably not going to like leave it the way it is. You probably take those barbs off, create a new cage and like thing for it to all feed into. So it won't actually be just like a piece of this thing's corpse attached, but you'll have all the original barbs. You're just probably gonna have to put them in a new housing because that other one like might break up over time. Anything else?
That's all I had.
Yeah. So you did that probably over at the forge, right? Where you're usually working. Yeah. Okay. Lumen, did you have anything you wanted to accomplish? Yeah, you said something, right?
See if I could find any of those. The ones with dots I have.
Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, this is a long list. Oh, so yes, the whole list is what we're looking at? All right.
Yeah.
You're just going through town trying to find these things?
Yeah, trying to find those things and or also a language book. Because the last one I got was a goblin book, so I'm trying to look for
Another one?
something else that I could read.
Something useful.
Oh, wow. You know, when we get to
Sorry,
that
my
goblin,
inner Cephas came out there.
In the episode that just came out, you were talking about that goblin book, and
Yeah.
and Edovard was like, I speak goblin. And you guys were like, what? So yeah, go ahead and roll I guess an investigation check as you go throughout town looking for the right stores to see if you can find these things. And then based on how well that you do, I'll say, because you're in a decent town for some of this stuff. We'll see which ones you find.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you find some of this stuff for sure. Go ahead for me and roll a D100.
62.
Okay. You find glass blowing tools.
Oh, I was looking at that. I don't know what I could use it for, but I want it.
Glass blowing. So we're not going to like go to every store that you find here, but you go find like just kind of a strange eclectic store that's selling some interesting stuff, and you do find a kit for glass blowing. It's 30 gold pieces.
Buying it.
You're going to buy it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so spend 30. I'll put a little dot by glass blowing.
You're the guy who cannot pass up a garage sale.
Roll another D100 for me.
30 gold
I think that's
for
just
glass
Mike. Like
blowing?
that's
Mike, yeah. Not.
in Mike.
14.
You find a cartographer's kit. So for map making. It's 15 gold pieces. It's at the same place you find this.
I mean, maps are so expensive.
10 if I buy both.
Oh, since it's at the same place? Yeah, I'll say they go, yeah, we'll do 10 for this since you're buying two things. There you go. I'll mark that you bought that one. Go and roll another D100 for me.
I like that you haggled for the map kit that's useful, but not the glass blowing that is
it
not
effectively
useful.
ends up being the
I
same
know.
way.
Like,
yeah.
but he didn't even try.
Because he found this one afterward. But yeah.
I was excited because the last town where I think I tried to look and they didn't have anything.
nothing.
So
Go ahead and roll again.
78.
78. You find a set of tinkerer's tools. Tinker's tools are like what you would use to make like little machines and devices and things like that. And that's 50 gold pieces. This is not at the same place.
I'll pass for now.
So I won't mark that off that you bought that one. But go ahead real quick and roll another investigation check for me to see if you find any language books.
16.
16. Okay, yeah. So at this shop that you're at right now with the tinkerer's tools, you do find, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
4.
You find a book of Giant. So it's the basics of the alphabet in Giant.
I'll get it. I mean, maybe. How much is it?
The book is 10 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah. Then I can say random stuff,
But
maybe.
then the guy's like, I'll give you both for 50. The book and the tinker's tools.
How much money do I have?
Dude,
Sell him back the glass.
How much money do I have?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
All right, you got the tinker's tools.
Now you can.
I think those will come in handy.
Cephas would probably be able to help you with that more than Titus.
And then you could teach Titus, and Titus can like talk it and read it. So it's not just like.
Titus can.
Titus can. He just doesn't understand how.
It's just that, like, for whatever reason, when he does, it's like he's like,
Like the
it's just
avatar
happening
state.
to him. Yeah, it's like the avatar state. Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly right.
And that's it.
Cephas, did you still want help learning Celestial? Was that a thing?
Yeah, I do. I want to be able to speak Celestial. I'll teach you Goliath. Watch.
Sounds like.
Hearing those come out of those characters would be amazing on both sides.
It's true. Yeah, his wings like sprout out as he sings Ave Maria or whatever it's called. Ave Maria.
I said I love you.
I said Hail Mary.
You said Hail Mary in Celestial. It was beautiful. Okay, great.
Angels aren't saying that.
Venora,
But yes.
was there something you wanted to do besides your interaction with Holik?
Me? No.
Okay. Ghibli, anything you want to do around town?
Yes, I do remember that I wanted to try and find that.
Oh, the Leonin? Yeah. Like the guy you dueled?
Yes, because I never properly gave him my thanks for the duel, like I usually try to do for all of my opponents.
That's true. You guys were otherwise occupied.
Yes, one might say.
So you go find Janelle. You look for him. I'd say with relative ease. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Thank you.
You can. You're welcome. You do come across him because like the duel was a big event. People kind of know him. They all watched you guys fight, and then also like that big thing happened. But you find him sitting at that really nice tavern, the one that I said Orson Sternrider was walking towards earlier. The Modern Mandolin, I think is what it was called. You walk in there. You see him sitting in the corner, kind of nursing his wounds. You do see he's got like a big gash on his left arm. Not from your guys' duel, but from what happened afterward. But you see he's kind of sitting there, just sipping on something, and every now and then people walk up to him and kind of like pat him on the back and he seems he's not like depressed and down that he lost the duel, but he's happy, but he's just tired, exhausted, and hurt. So
Fair enough.
and there's a decent number of people in this tavern too. There's music playing in the corner. There's people dancing, people playing games all around, having a good time.
And he's just on the bar.
Yep, he's on his own. People come up to him every now and then. You see, like, when you walk in, someone's like patting him on the back and like giving him a thumbs up, and he's like, thank you, and they walk, and then that person walks away.
All right. I go up to the bar. I take a seat next to him, and then I ask for 2 drinks for me and Chanel.
Okay, so yeah, you flag a bartender down. They bring you guys each a drink. They just look at you and 5 silver.
Give 5 silver.
Thank you. And he goes off to do his business with somebody else. So thank you. It was an honorable duel that we had earlier. It was a fun time.
I agree. Chanel, was it correct?
Chanel.
Chanel.
Yeah.
My apologies. I wanted to thank you for having the time to duel against you. Your swordsmanship was a pleasure to fight against and to clash against. It was a great duel.
Very kind of you. Thank you. Typically I would be a little bit more upset with the person that knocked me out of the running for the semifinals, but it was a good fight. When I saw you as my opponent standing across from me, especially atop all those spires, I thought, I will be in the semifinals for sure. No offense to you, but I just thought,
taken.
Take a little.
But then, just after those first 2 bouts, I had nothing but respect. And it was just so much fun. I would certainly do it again, and hopefully next season we get the chance to.
Yeah, it was a very good fight. A little nerve-wracking being over, some spikes over 100 feet, but I think it added to the adrenaline, that is for sure.
Yeah, from what I heard, the magistrate, Sternrider, was like, he wanted to add a little bit of spice to the duel to get people excited. They haven't had a duel here in Sunwall, an official sanctioned duel, for a long time, so they had this great opportunity.
Apparently this was used as an execution ground, from what I understood, so...
Oh, whoa. Like it used to be an execution ground?
Yes, it used to be.
Wow.
From what I've heard.
And now they turned it into entertainment.
Funny how that works.
That is weird. Well, yeah, so I happen to know, because I had kind of a checkered history with my results on my duels this season, but I knew that if I lost this one, I was out. And then it was kind of 50-50 if I was in, if I won this one, depending on how other people did. Do you know how you're doing?
Right now, I have suffered 1 loss on mine.
The entire season?
Yes, I've considered myself very lucky, to be honest.
Wow.
But everyone I fought against they've been tough challenges. And yours included, they've been all worthy opponents. And I've enjoyed every single duel I had, especially one that I overcome, Shield. But...
Are you talking about Isaac Hubert?
He's kind of, let's just say, he's a rival of mine. And also a thorn on my side as well.
But you beat him.
Yes, I did. That was a savory victory.
I would imagine. Yeah, I've heard, other than that must mean that so you beat him, then that's his loss, because I've heard that he's only had 1 loss, and I hadn't heard who it was.
Wait, didn't you lose to a girl?
No.
Yeah, right.
You're not even here.
You're not even here.
Sometimes you'll pay.
Yeah, wasn't that, it was your very first duel,
It
right,
was the
in
very
this
first duel,
season?
yes.
Yeah, the one that we didn't see.
Yeah.
It was in the session 0.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It was-
a
it was-
dragonborn.
It was a dragonborn. His sword was too long, illegal, frankly.
Her
sword.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, I don't think so. Voices in my head. Get him out. One of them says trying to
No,
kill you, and
it
then
was a
the other
he.
one says the girl. I'm like, what?
His name was Rebecca.
Now you're just being silly.
Okay. Well, it was an honor. Thank you for the good duel.
Yes.
How will you celebrate your victory?
Well, there's still business to attend to in this town, so unfortunately I cannot celebrate quite yet because I'm with a party. I'm with another group of adventurers. We call ourselves the Hand, the People's Hand.
Oh, so I thought you said you're traveling with a group. I thought that maybe they were your like your groupies.
No. No, we're not a groupies, but we're a group of adventurers, and we all have our own goals. So I guess we're trying to help each other achieve. Mine would be trying to make it as far as in the tournament as I possibly can. Hopefully, making my father proud.
Well, I have an inkling that you have made it to the semifinals, is my guess. There are 4 qualifying spots, and if you've only lost 1 all season, then I have a feeling that you've taken one of those spots. I will be watching, and I hope to see you. I mean, out of all the duelists I've faced off against this season, you are the one that I would hope that I would be cheering for. You were the most impressive.
It makes me very happy to hear the words from you, Janelle. And so, although I do, my only regret for the duel that our ending was rudely interrupted by that attack, I do wish that one day, and hopefully in the near future, that we could face off again. Whether it be not an official tournament fight, I would like to cross blades with you.
Oh, that would be great.
I would love to. I would like to challenge you for sometime in the future.
Out of respect for you, I will wait until the season is over, so as not to accidentally injure you before anything official. But yes, you know what I've heard around town is that it's your fault that creature attacked.
What?
Well, they were cheering so loud for you, it found us.
Then maybe I just had a secret fan that just wanted to see the fight.
Oh, maybe he was your fan, yes.
Maybe he was.
Maybe.
Then I'd be an accomplice. Never mind.
That's true. Well, it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for the drink.
Not a problem. Thank you for the fight. I offer my hand for a shake.
He shakes your hand. Okay, anything else you wanted to do with your evening?
I think just pretty much spend the time at just at the bar and just eventually meet up with the rest of the group afterwards.
Yeah, you get plenty of opportunities to talk with people. People ask you for your autograph, especially not after just seeing the cool duel, but also like what you guys did for the town. A couple people come up and offer to, get you some food or something to drink and hang out with you. And so, yeah, you have a great time getting to know people in the town, having fun. Okay, Holik and Venora, you guys have anything you need to do in the evening? And then also you have that message you want to send.
We've still got that other horse, right? Because I'm pretty sure that we've got both horses. And I was gonna, just do.
What about Oberon? Oberon?
Oh shoot! What happened to Oberon?
If he dies, he just poops.
Yeah, I mean, it would depend on whether or not Clonus is dead. You guys haven't seen Oberon.
Well, that would be a good. Can we check the stable and see if Oberon's there?
Did you leave him at the stable?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Does he disappear if Clonus dies?
Yeah.
Or does he stay alive until he also dies?
But I would feel like if he
Let's just read it.
died.
You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond. We can skip all that. Your steed serves you as a mount, both in combat and out, and you have an instinctive bond with it that allows you to fight as a seamless unit. While mounted on your steed, you can make any spell. Okay, that doesn't matter. When it drops to 0, it disappears. You can also dismiss it. In either case, casting it summons the same steed, restored to its hit point maximum. When it's within 1 mile of you, you can communicate with each other telepathically. You can't have more than 1 steed bonded. It doesn't say it disappears.
That's wild.
It makes sense. It's not a concentration spell. You summon a spirit into that state.
Dude, we just have Oberon now.
Until he dies.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I mean, I'll go to the stables when I'm talking to the horses. I'll also ask Oberon if he can telepathically talk to Clonus.
Okay, so yeah, you go, and as soon as you walk into the stables, Oberon looks up at you and is like moving around in the stables, like antsy.
Are they able to talk, or is it just the telepathic?
I think it's only with his owner, because it says, understand one language of your choice that you speak. It can understand that language, but then later it specifies that you can speak with each other telepathically. So it cannot speak audibly,
okay.
But it can understand a language. So whatever the language is that Clonus decided, which I'm assuming was probably Dwarven. I don't know. I don't think he would choose Common. So if you speak to it in Dwarven,
But I'll cast Speak with Animals anyway, so I can talk
that way
to
you
him.
can understand it too. But you notice he's like antsy and moving about in the stables. And you walk up to him. As soon as you cast the spell, he just kind of looks at you. What is going on? Where's Clonus?
I'm sorry, Oberon.
Holik, where is he? I can't hear him anymore. I can't feel him anymore. Something happened to him, didn't it?
Something has happened to him. We're fairly confident. He was, we think he was looking into some guy, and during his time looking into it, was attacked by something that killed him when he was on his own. We've not seen his body. We don't know for sure if the body that they found is his.
No, that's preposterous. Clonus wouldn't simply just be killed like that. He wouldn't go off on his own, and he wouldn't just get killed by some wayward person, you said?
It has something to do with an undead creature. Hey, we're not certain that it was even him that was found. He matches the description, but we are going to see the body tomorrow.
I only exist because Clonus willed me to be. And I exist for one purpose, which is to serve and to protect Clonus. And in that, I have failed. He cried out for me mentally for help, and I was unable to easily get out of my bonds. And then I heard him, and then I didn't. And I have been here since, waiting for any of you to come tell me what has happened to him.
I'm sorry that we weren't here, that I didn't come here sooner. It's been a very hectic day.
I'm sure that you had a good reason. I don't know what I'll do without Clonus. What do we do now? What do I do now?
Would you like to come with us to check on the remains that they found? To see if they are
Certainly.
Clonus?
I would like to be involved as much as I could be, and will be allowed to be. I'm loyal to Clonus and Clonus alone. And it is a strange... My existence hasn't ever involved even considering what I would do without Clonus. There's never been a moment where I even considered that was a possibility. Because I was created with the purpose of being with Clonus. So why would I have ever, I guess? So I will need some time to think about where my allegiances now lie. My first thought is maybe to go on a journey of my own. And that is to find Clonus's family and make sure that they know that he was and did die an honorable man. But that will depend on what we find out at this temple. Thank you for speaking with me, Hulak.
Sure thing, Oberam. We do have one lead that it was what he was, or someone that he was searching for.
You know who the person was?
That he was searching for.
Oh, who would that be?
Wilmot Drust. But that's basically all we knew, that he was searching for that guy. Went to a house he thought that may have been his. What?
Well, Clonus and I had a close relationship.
Yeah.
We were friends. And I was essentially his shield bearer. I know. So the person he went to, that's the person that was here in the town that he was already planning on going to speak with, right?
Yeah.
Then I know a little bit about him.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What do you know about him?
Well, the problem is I was sworn to secrecy by Clonus.
I mean...
And if he is alive, I cannot break that oath.
If he's passed away,
I don't know.
Are you able to help us?
I would need to know that it would help to honor him. It must bring him honor. If I'm to break an oath to him, then it must only be because I'm to bring him honor in some way. But
if we can finish the task that he was set on in some small way, that will bring honor to...
Right, but it was not just his secret. This Wilmot Drust individual was a man of the same order of as Clonus. He was stationed here in Sunwall for a specific purpose. Like the same purpose, but in different function as Clonus was, sent by his church. You are aware of the god that Clonus served, correct?
Cerebrin?
Yes, Cerebrin.
Okay.
And the Church of Cerebrin has interests in history, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wilmot Drust was stationed here in Sunwall to watch for something. Clonus was sent out to look more of a mobile version for that same thing. You know, kind of like you might have a person watching on a tower for danger, but then you might also have someone out
Scouting.
Yeah.
Do you know what the thing was that they were searching for?
I don't, because Clonus didn't, which is the oddest thing. He knew that it was something of great importance to the church. It was something that was stolen from the church, but he was not even allowed to know what the thing was.
Is this something that he would have known once he saw it?
That's what he was told. But he was essentially told to go and watch for what is out of the ordinary. And I think that's why he settled down with you lot, was to watch and wait for opportunities to defend this world. But he was specifically looking for Wilmot because Wilmot had recently written to the church that he had seen and experienced things that were dangerous and that he thought might be involved with this thievery of this great object. I don't know if Wilmot knew what it was. He might have. So Wilmot here in Sunwall had written not only to the church, but had also, I believe, had written with Clonus, or maybe Clonus had. No, Clonus received a letter from the church with a copy of the letter from Wilmot that talked about how there was a strange man in town recently, and I don't know how long this letter had been sent, but something about a strange man who breathed and spoke with fire, and then something about just strange things that he was seeing. I don't really know the details. But I do know that that's why Clonus spoke to me one night about how we were going to Sunwall and how it was good for him because he needed to speak with Wilmot there, and because Wilmot was stationed here to watch for the same things that he was watching for, which is things that would impose a threat to our world. But then specifically, something had been stolen from the church, and it, from what I understand, it is of grave importance that the church have it back, lock it away, and guard it.
Do I know much about the church other than, like, what I've seen Clonus do?
Make a religion check. Before you tell me the number, be more specific about what you mean. Like, do you know more about it? Like, you just mean like general trivia?
I guess how involved they are in other things, and if they are like politically involved, or if they have because I don't know if I've ever seen somebody a part of the Church of Cerebrin outside of Clonus, or how the church treated people in situations.
Right. I would say you're not like crazy young.
Yeah.
You've been around the block. And I'll say at one other point in your life, you've come across a priest of Cerebrin. And he worked at a local like archive and library. And he was a priest. He took up that job because he believed wholeheartedly in the importance of documenting history and knowledge, storing it away, not just because like it should be accessible to people in the future, but because also some things must be protected because they should not be accessible. So it's this kind of duality of like why some people consider them to hoard knowledge, but why they keep it and vault it. They seem to be pretty neutral. They don't seem to be, not like neutral in their alignment necessarily, but neutral in, like they're not very politically involved. You know very little about like where their church headquarters may be, like where Clonus was from, like where this big church gathering headquarters was. I think Clonus had mentioned one point that he had traveled from Ishana, which is the country to the east.
Okay.
You've never. It's not.
Do you want what my role was?
Oh, what was your role?
A natural 20.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, you got all that information. I'll say that also overall. Because now I know that it was natural 20. I'm sorry. I totally just assumed that you rolled well. They're very adamant about being politically uninvolved.
Okay.
Even if it's like, they've even received some flack sometimes when it's like, hey, you guys should be involved in this because this would be a good thing. And they're not. They're like, we just have one mission, which is to continue to exist. And if we grow too politically involved, sometimes that could result in us not existing and swaying our direction. Right? Like swaying our focus. Their focus is always just on record keeping and protecting knowledge And they do a lot of schooling because of that, right? And other
And
things.
so
but-
this like defending of our reality, is that something that I would have known about beforehand?
No, I would say even with Natural 20, you've never heard like them, like you've probably heard of other deities and they're the people that follow them, like Leoric or probably Andraste. Other ones they're kind of militant, makes sense. Justice, right? Battle, like they would be. We're going to protect people, but Cerebrin, no, it does strike a chord with you that like they're not protecting people, they're protecting this reality, which I guess with like history can't continue if reality doesn't. So maybe that's where that comes from. But yeah, that's all you get.
Okay.
But yeah, you've only ever met one other guy before Clonus, and he was just very passive, neutral guy. He was in back in a different city where you had been at one point.
Okay.
And he had just
What was his name?
What was his name? I'll tell you the city he was in too.
Cool.
His name was Gregor.
Gregor.
Just an old librarian. And the city he was in, I'll write down for you and pass to you.
Thanks.
So your conversation with Oberon, you were talking to him. I don't know if you have more.
Just that you're welcome to continue with us.
Pick me up in the morning then. And I want to go to the temple.
Yes, of course. And beyond that, if Clonus is gone, you still are welcome to hang around with us. And I mean, I want to know what Clonus died for.
I would like to know that as well. But I also, not just his family, his superiors should know. And I don't see a lot of you being able to make that trek right now. Or drop everything and do it. Maybe you would. But that's what I'm considering. Not only should his family know, but the church, given that it was such an important mission he was on, should know that he was killed in the line of duty. That might put some importance on what they're doing, even more so, some urgency. So I will think tonight, and maybe, I don't know if Cerebrin hears the prayers of a wayward ram, but I will try and pray. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
And he just kind of lays down.
I put him out of his misery.
Steve was waiting there like for so long.
I'm just gonna do
Is he done? Yes.
I'm gonna continue just trying to befriend the new horse and keep up relations with Lucky.
Okay.
Do you want me to do like an animal handling?
Sure.
With
Going from conversation with Oberon, who is like uniquely
Intellectual,
intelligent,
yeah.
to them is striking. It's like it's rough.
Oh yeah, it feels rough, man. Yeah, 9.
It's like, okay, Oberon, I'll see you in the morning. You turn, Lucky. Hey, Lucky, it's been a long time. It has been a long while. And then a lot of like, did you bring carrots? I can smell carrots. You know the guy behind me has carrots. There's a lot of that. And you don't have carrots,
Yeah.
so it doesn't go well.
No,
So it doesn't go well.
that makes sense.
You know, you promised me carrots a long time ago. Did I ever get those?
Yes.
I got those?
Yes.
Back in that town, before the last town?
Yes.
The town with all the military people?
I got them those, right?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I believe you. Well, look, you're so good to me. You would never lie to me.
I'll get you carrots in the next town that we go to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Next town we go to.
that'll probably be like tomorrow.
Something like that. But
Yeah. Lucky just kind of smiling. Okay, great. Venora and Holik, at some point you go back, right? Leaving the...
brother.
Sister.
Oberon is still alive.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about him.
He heard Clonus cry out to him telepathically and then has not been able to hear anything from him.
So
it's most likely him. I promised Oberon that he can come with us to the temple. I don't know if they're going to allow him in, but we have to try. he wants to see, because that's his entire kind of purpose of being.
Yeah.
Entirely.
He's like kind of like a holy animal-ish.
Yeah.
Like, so
And
they might
he
let
is
him
he is a celestial,
Celestial
Yeah.
spirit.
spirit
maybe
in a.
But he's not an angel. But yeah, he is like a lesser celestial spirit that has been.
big is he? He's like big.
He's big, yeah. He's the size of like a warhorse.
Could
but
he
he's a ram.
even fit in from our like?
Yeah, he would only fit through the doors.
Fit in what?
Like in the temple, like from what I
At
remember.
least the main doors.
Okay. I was
Big
just like
double
trying
doors to get in.
even let him.
We'll see.
But yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, we'll see if there's other room. The other
Yeah.
room you're going to, but
Beyond that, kind of found a little bit more information about Wilmot Druss and the whole reason possibly why Clonus died.
Oh,
They were trying to protect our reality from something, and that something, it sounds like got both of them. So
how was he all tangled up in that and didn't tell us? He was doing a reality hunting and he went by himself.
reality hunting.
he was hunting down something that was trying to destroy our entire reality.
Oh, Clonus. He
Yeah.
should have
And he didn't even
found
tell
us.
anyone that he was going to go meet this guy.
He must not have thought it was a risk.
Or it was just incredibly secretive.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's working with the church, but there is still more that Oberon can tell us if Clonus is dead. And we can,
What is he gonna do?
it sounded like he's going to work with us or go back to their place
Oh, go tell the church.
and tell the church. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's wild.
Wow, that's
Totally forgot.
crazy.
It's been a wild day, dude.
I can't believe he didn't even take Oberon with him. Like he must have really.
He didn't even take Oberon.
He must have really not thought it was a problem. Like
No.
he was just going to go talk to his friend. Like he had no idea. Wow, that's so unfortunate.
Anyway,
Besides
that, would you be able to send a message to my wife and my kid? Do you have spell slots today?
I have one spell slot left.
You have one spell slot left?
Or yes, I have enough energy to do that one more time today. So yeah, what do you want to say? It's a short little phrase.
Yeah,
I think I've done this with you before, so you know how.
Hey, Boo Bear, it's
Like
your
how
baby.
much.
Make her said something really weird.
Keep that in.
Hey, sugar lips. Angel cheeks.
If you don't mind, I just want to say, hey, sugar lips, honey bunk bin. And when you do the kiss noise, can you?
And that is all that
Tell
you
her
get
that I'm
through.
imagining holding her hips.
No, just that I love them both and making sure that they're both doing well, and that we may have lost Clonus, and I am thinking about them.
You have 4 words left if you want to say anything else. Like something short if you have anything else to say.
Buddy Boo Bear.
Did you send them something? Is it to them yet? Like, didn't you send them gold recently?
I gave them gold.
Yeah, when you
Oh,
because
okay,
you were
okay.
there, and
Yeah,
that's the last place
I just
you guys
remember
were.
you mentioned something about giving them gold, so I didn't know if you mailed it and you wanted me to tell them or not. That was
No,
out of character.
I gave it to them.
Okay.
And just, making sure that they're doing well with what
Love
they
you,
have.
missing you. Hope you're doing good.
Asking if they need anything more.
Do you need anything?
Yeah.
That's what I say. That
There you
do
go.
you need?
So can you start over? What?
Oh gosh.
Basically, I'm okay. I hope you're okay. Clonus died. I'm thinking of you. Do you need anything?
Yes.
Also, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a response. Oh, thank you for the message. Tell him I love him as well. I'm thinking of him. If things are growing more dangerous, he can come home.
That's what I said. I cannot answer her back tonight.
The next time that you can,
Tomorrow night, if I haven't come back, and we'll see.
Did she have any words left?
She had 2 words left.
She would say, he can come home. Money can, and then she would cut off.
Money can.
Money can.
money can. She's been out on the street with a money can.
yeah.
My goodness.
I can't come home. I must make more money.
Jerry, do you know how much I had given them?
Yeah, she's not sitting down with the money can.
What?
You come back and she's like owns half the town.
Yeah. Well, I did build 3 manors, so I need to fund a 4th. I have a money can.
I have a money.
have
We
a
need
money-
staff. Can you bring people
true.
here to staff the house? Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your slaves escaped, honey. I
Your
need to hire
slaves
servants.
Oh shoot! I meant to ask you how the elf things and everything was doing too.
Oh, tomorrow.
But I got too much caught up with loving my wife and daughter. You know.
It's an emotional night.
I think that's everything for the evening. You guys go back to your respective places to sleep. Some of you are at different inns and stuff like that. You spend the night. You guys wake up in the morning. All of you, unless you have something to do in the morning, you guys reconvene outside the Temple of Heimdall. As you approach, you remember that it's this tall, like bright building. It's this beautiful church temple. And as you approach, the large double doors are already open, right? You see here and there some people walking in and out in priestly robes. And as you guys are walking up the steps, you guys swung by the stables and picked up Oberon.
Yes.
As you guys are walking up the steps, you see Thomas, that priest that Ghibli had met and played chess with, and that you guys later saved. You see him standing, or he kind of walks out the front and seemingly doing something else, and sees all of you approaching. And you watch him just kind of, oh, my goodness. Yes, please come inside. Please come inside. And you all kind of walk in. And as you do, Oberon clop, 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 clop inside, easily inside the front doors. A couple priests kind of like look at him, but they don't say anything. And Thomas doesn't seem to care. But you're in this large, open kind of courtyard room, or like this big room. It's beautiful, polished floors. A lot of like white stone and metal accents all over that just reflect light everywhere. So just walking in, it's kind of bright. You can see straight up through the top of the roof, like it goes up really, really high, and you see that like multicolored crystal sun like sculpture that's at the top of the temple that just like sends beams of colored light all over the place. As you're standing there in the room, Thomas kind of, so, any news?
Any news on what?
I don't know. I was checking with you to see if there's anything that you were bringing before I went with my thing.
No.
I mean, there's all that stuff that happened in town yesterday, but, you know, you were there for most of that.
I have to thank you all again. I was surely dead if not for you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, I have yet to hear word about the purification ritual being done, but I can always go and check and knock on the door. They are in a sealed room that isn't supposed to be open until these sorts of things are done. We also use the room for various other things, right? But it is a room that is sealed off. It is consecrated. And so we have to be careful, make sure that we're clean when we walk in. All of us will have to be inspected by a priest to ensure that we're not walking in with any desecrated objects or anything like that. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but sometimes people in your line of work happen to be walking around with desecrated objects that you didn't realize were
Well, this will be cool.
unholy.
Good thing Jude's not here.
Jude.
His
He is
entire
a walking desecrated object. Yeah.
a walking desecration.
What did this person patron?
Okay, but with that, he kind of... the ram, are you planning on... Is he staying here? Because we're going to have to go down into the basement, and I don't think he can fit in the staircase.
Putting a hand on Oberon, this was his celestial steed.
Yeah.
And since this is his master and his reason for being, he wants to confirm with his own eyes.
Okay, well, as long as the ritual concludes that you could be in the presence of the body and not incur any sort of curse or disease, then we can always bring the body up here. Right now, he's in that room, and we're going to go down there. The ram couldn't come down there because of the size of the staircase, but...
Can you still cast Enlarge Reduce?
Yes.
Are you going to make him a little baby ram?
Well, I mean, you can't go baby ram, but you know,
yeah, you could be
can go like.
Well, it would make him
smaller-
one
it
size
would-
smaller.
It would
So
make
the
him
size of
medium. Yeah,
person, so just like...
Size of a dog.
Big dog.
That's true, yeah.
a large dog.
A Great Dane.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Up to a minute.
Yeah, so we would do that to like get in there,
Yeah.
like get down the stairs.
And then you'd have to do it again to get him out.
Can you do it,
Or you
Trish?
just kill him.
What? Oh,
Do you have 2 second level spells?
Oh, I guess we're eating well tonight.
He disappears when you kill him.
Dang it.
Yeah, he turns to mist.
Slap him on the butt.
Wait,
Are
we're
you
not
doing
ready.
it
We're
right
not
now?
ready. We're not
Don't
ready.
do it right now.
Run!
Not yet.
You just slap him on the butt. He looks at you, turns, like kneels with his horns facing you.
I just wave.
He only
Turns
understands Dwarven and Clonus.
I turn my butt away from Lumen.
It's halved in all dimensions and 1/8 the weight.
Wow.
So he is like the size of a dog.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
With that, well, he kind of calls a couple other priests over. Do you mind if we ensure that none of you are walking with anything desecrated? Or
Of course.
yes. So some of them start to kind of like hold their hands out and they begin to chant a prayer. And you see there's just some small glow from their palms as they just kind of essentially TSA agent like
The holy TSA.
across each of you.
Can Lumen
Pollock.
laugh like
Huh?
the Pillsbury Doughboy when he does it?
Like it tickles. They're not touching you, but
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
just- yeah.
yeah. Okay, sure.
I don't know
They're like,
how
"Oh."
that would laugh and
Yeah.
work, but
Yeah, I don't
that
either.
happens.
It's creepy to think about. Do you have the scythe?
It would be with me.
Okay.
And they would have seen it and then, you know.
Yeah, so right now, as they're doing
Yeah.
this, they kind of, they're making their way through people. Does anybody have anything on them? You can whisper it to me if you don't want it on mic that you think is a desecrated object that I'm just not thinking of. I don't think anybody does that I'm aware of.
I have the hammer, eagle
The
hammer,
eagle hammer?
the lizard folk mask.
No, both are fine.
Okay.
What about the magic drugs?
The
I have
filter
the
of the
2
Paragon.
vials of crack liquid. That's what I have written down.
What is
Filter
it?
of the Paragon.
The filter of the Paragon is made from like the blood of evil god.
Do I have
Is that
that?
what it is?
I thought that you had grabbed one. I don't know if you took it.
Caustic
You grabbed
vial.
it in the mansion, and only Edovard saw you grab it.
Oh, it's the potion that they took that
That saved her
also
life.
took? Yeah. Yes, I do have one of those.
I have 2.
Is that
apparently.
desecrated?
I was just seeing if it would come up as desecrated or not.
Here's the description of that. It's a dark blood red liquid with a strange mercurial swirl. It is drawn from something of significant power, and it is runically altered by priests of Sugrami. That's information that you guys gathered. As an action, you can drink it, and your 2 highest stats increase by 2 each. In addition, you may increase your movement speed by 10 feet. This transformation lasts for 1 hour, and at the end, you have to make a con save, or you suffer a level of exhaustion. And your hit points are reduced by 1 hit die, and you're poisoned for 24 hours.
And
And you die.
If you fail the con save.
So Titus holds forward the lizard folk mask and that vial.
Just assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they're kind of going over each of you, just know. So Matt, you don't have any of the filters of the Paragon?
No.
Okay. Do you?
No, I don't.
So both of you are clean. They just kind of, and you're like not surprised. You're like, I'm a holy man, right? They just push you along.
Ilmater has already checked me.
Oh. Fenora, do you have a filter of the Paragon?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you're clean.
I think I'm
Lumen?
the only one.
I think
that
I
has
have
it.
those 2 vials.
I think the 2 that you just got, or definitely not.
No,
Yeah.
not those.
Oh, okay.
These say 2 vials of crack liquid.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
filter of the Paragon. You should probably write that.
I didn't know how to spell all that, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
said, yeah.
Titus, Lumen, and Hulk. As you guys are being gone over with like these priests, each of them, you watch as the light emanating from their hands kind of goes this dark red, and they wince. There's something on you that's evil. Something evil. And they're kind of like looking. And for you, the one that's with you, Titus, is like this. And he like points at the filter, the vial.
What do I do with it?
I got 2 of those.
Oh my goodness.
Are they bad?
They are an evil magic, and wherever it is, where did you get them, and why do you have them?
We took them from bad guys so they couldn't use it.
Checks out.
Yeah. He just kind of,
side eye for
he just grabs he takes his hat off. He's wearing like this like kind of long, almost like a Santa hat that's floppy. He takes it off of his head and he just holds it out upside down. Okay, you put it in there.
Did you pour it in?
My priestly gods desecrated.
Could you purify them?
Oh, this is like when you take an oil and you distill it down into a concentrated form. This is pure concentrated evil.
So I can try.
Yeah, try that with one.
It might ruin it.
Just try one.
On one of yours, I will try. Put it in the hat. Both of them.
Carefully.
I think you should burn it all.
Wait, do we get those back?
But Thomas is the one that's inspecting you, Holik. Immediately when he puts his hands up, they flare red. And when they do, you watch like the centers of his hands just kind of like shoot blood out of them. And he like, he pulls them back.
Oh my goodness.
It's just you as a being.
He's now
Oh my goodness.
You watch as these reddish black tendrils kind of go up his arm for a second before they fade away. What is that weapon on your back?
It's something we took from a bad guy
I told you.
The same bad guy.
in Fort Trinity.
Lay that on the ground.
Okay.
He whistles really loudly, and two more priests come out, and you see they're holding like these long runs of cloth, and they lay one out on the ground, and he says, pick it up, sit it on the cloth. And they lay another cloth over it, and then they pull up these ropes that were underneath that other one, and they start carefully tying it, and they're just chanting these prayers as they do that. It'll stay with us for the time being.
Okay.
Can you destroy it?
We could arrange that.
Can you get the evil out of it?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can get the evil out of any of these things.
Okay.
Some things are desecrated. You know, sometimes a god blesses something. Well, sometimes another god does kind of like the opposite of that.
Would you be able to
Destroy
it? Yeah.
We could try. We would need to be very careful. We have destroyed our fair share of desecrated objects. Usually there's something involved in some sort of ghastly haunting. A spirit remains attached to an object and it is haunting a family, and they bring it in and we destroy it and purify it over time. And
I'll give
sometimes it
me a
destroys the
hammer.
object.
I can destroy it for you right now.
I wouldn't advise, but you can try.
You got a hammer on you?
I don't have a hammer, but this fine fellow has a hammer on his back.
I say take it.
Okay, you take the. So
Oh, no.
You grab the double eagle-headed hammer. Unless somebody has a different hammer you want to use.
Sure.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Destroying your eagle hammer?
Well, why would you destroy
this?
me?
I'm destroying your
I'm just saying, you might break your eagle hammer.
Oh, you won't break the eagle hammer.
Okay.
Okay, and you're just gonna. It's tied up right now in this this holy cloth.
Yeah, but like where its weakest point is probably.
Like where the blade connects to the handle. You're gonna swing down on it.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
an attack roll with advantage.
27.
Go ahead and deal some damage.
11.
You crash down on it, and there's this bright light. Is first this bright white light that fades into this red. Everybody else sees that, but for you, it is just basically like this red light that just blasts in front of you. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
And you get your
Guidance.
charisma bonus.
You're not guidancing him first. You can't guidance saving throws.
Then
To all
26 then.
So there's this flash of heat that washes over you. Everybody else nearby, can you all make strength saving throws for me?
Oh,
And it's a lower
All of
DC. I'm assuming you're all standing there.
I'm at least 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Is there an aura to take into account?
The paladin aura, I'll say, yeah, you
+2.
I'll get an extra +2 to this.
13.
13, okay, it was 15 is the DC.
17.
So
17.
Anybody with lower than 15?
A 10.
Okay, so Venora and Lumen, right as this happens, there's this bright light, and it burns and singes at your skin. And then you are thrown back about 10, 15 feet onto the ground. The two of you each take 10 necrotic damage. You take 5 necrotic damage, Cephas. Nobody else is blown back, but you feel it like push you. Your feet kind of slide a little bit. Cephas, you're just firmly planted. You feel it like kind of lean you back a little bit, but you're fine. And that light dies down for a second. You all just kind of hear this dull, like hissing sound. It kind of sounds like you're standing in a pit of snakes, and always at every direction you look, the snakes are behind you. And it just kind of lingers and slowly gets quieter over the next 30 seconds.
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
I think
again.
I missed it just by a little bit. I'm going to swing again.
Wait.
Make an attack roll.
I'm going to smite it.
I'm backing up, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You say, as he starts to raise his arms to swing, you guys start to scramble up.
Like, don't
You're
do
not
it.
getting far, but you start to scramble up and turn.
So 22.
Hits. Deal some damage.
And I will do Divine Smite. Oh, 4s.
So you get to reroll one.
For the hammer, yeah.
Reroll both.
And you add
I thought it was one.
I thought it was one too, but
4s again.
When you last read it, we just did it in the episode that I just edited. It was
I
one
think it's
die.
just one. Hang on, Matt. I think it's just one.
It was just one die that you get to reroll.
Because it's not as
And you
good
get
as
to
exploding
continue to roll that one as long as it rolls that same number.
Can I take the 4 again then? So that roll.
I have reroll doubles.
Let's, for the sake of time, I'm gonna let you just roll those 2 and count them and stop there. Is that fair? So you got the double 4s, and then you got 2 more double 4s.
Sure.
We'll just stop there. So that's 16 damage.
Plus another 14. So
Okay, so 30. How much of that is bludgeoning? How much of that is
14
radiant?
is
Radiant?
the radiant.
Okay. With that, there is this loud, this thunder crack, and again, this bright red flash. All of you make strength saves.
How far did we get away?
Just far enough that your DC is lower.
Yay.
Yay. So there's 3 different DCs here. You guys have 10. You guys have 15.
18.
Matt has 20. Oh.
Oh, good. I thought it was a 2.
22.
What was the damage?
30 total damage.
30 total?
24.
24. Wow. Okay. So you resist it. You just take. I should have had you do this earlier. You're supposed to take half damage. So you did. The guys that succeeded, you guys did take 5 necrotic, just like Matt did, because he succeeded as well. This time, again, it is this much larger blast. You guys take 7 necrotic. Matt, you take 14 necrotic. You guys rolled what? 9? Oh my goodness. 14 necrotic damage. You're like getting up, just blowing forward again. Venora? 12, you're fine. You're fine. So you're blown away. You just take 7 necrotic, but you're just like, or you're not blown away. You're like, you resist it. There's this loud explosion. All the priests, you guys like didn't notice that first time.
Oh, you're killing the priests.
You guys
just
look
killed
up,
like 4 priests.
and all of them are at different sides of the room. They're just
I tried
like
to stop.
one of them is like on the wall. Yeah, you see Thomas is just a crumpled mess over on the floor.
Cephas, stop!
I think I missed it.
There was like one of them that resisted last time. The other ones were like thrown away, and then they all were like getting up, like and then all of them got blown away.
Did they die?
Go check.
I'm rushing
There's
to
4
Thomas.
guys. I'll say for the sake of time, 4 people make medicine checks. You can make the one for Thomas. Good one.
I'll make one.
I stay back.
I stay back.
I stay back.
All hands on healing. 5 in each priest.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. 15.
15. You check. He's alive. Barely. He's hurt. He's like, oh. He's gone through a lot in 24 hours.
I am so sorry about my friend.
It's just fine. The second one was a bad idea. The first one I allowed him to do. You guys check medicine checks for the 3 of them.
6.
17.
17. Who rolled the other one?
Nobody.
I'll do another guy, I guess. 15.
15. Okay. The first one you check, we'll say that's the 15. He's alive. He's hurt. He's alive. Cephas walks over, heals him, puts what, 5 hit points in him, you said? Okay. And he's like, his breathing is raspy. And he just says, put that thing away. And then the 17 you check, he's alive. Also just like, don't let him hit it again.
Nope.
The 6, dead.
Like outright or like
Hey, Cephas?
saving throws?
I put 5 into him.
He doesn't wake up.
Cephas.
Is that true?
NPCs don't have a lot of health, and this guy, younger priest, standing there, he got blown away, right? You know, in those 2 explosions, and
Oh, there's time. Do you have something?
We have 1 minute. If you want me to, I can, but it is our only diamond.
Well, I'll buy another diamond.
I mean, I have one.
Maybe you have the only one? Because I thought we only had one. One each?
if both of you have one written down in your character sheet, I think I did reward you guys with one at one point, so then that might be
I
how
do
you
have
have
one
2.
written down. But, okay. I cast Revivify.
On the priest, yeah, okay. You run over to him, and do you want it to look some specific way?
Bro, yeah. This is the first time we've cast Revivify.
It's on him.
One guy that Cephas killed.
I did not. Your weapon did.
You chose to make explosions in the middle of a.
Not one, but two.
Yeah.
Well,
You
that
saw
knocked
that it was a
everybody
bad
back
idea,
and
and
almost
then you
killed them.
decided
I'll
to
do it
double
again.
down.
I mean,
I have narrow focus.
and
It
I
didn't move
didn't-
me.
I didn't mention the
Priests.
The priests.
Like,
Yeah, that's his fault.
I'll take it.
fault. It'll just be like stars, like my connecting things, star spots around, and then they spiral and then collect on the diamond and like stardust over it.
Okay, yeah. These stars begin to collect in the center of the diamond that's kind of floating up above his body. And then it just, almost like liquid, this light just pours down into his chest. And as it's happening, your mind just kind of drifts back. And you remember how close you were to being able to do this for that little girl. And then you watch as you just hear ribs pop back into place and stuff in the guy's body, and he opens his eyes. Why did you bring me back? No, I'm just kidding. I was with him.
I'm sorry.
Hey, little man. You owe us a diamond.
I'm just kidding. I do not say that.
More money that priest will ever make his entire life.
He's just breathing very raspy breaths. What happened?
I'm so sorry, my friend, but a cursed item in here.
You
But I shouldn't have done that.
caused multiple explosions.
Well, I only felt one of them, to be fair.
Well, now we know it isn't as simple as that to destroy.
Wait, was there any effect at all?
Go look. Yeah, you go over to it. You lift up the veil or like the cloth that's over it. It looks untouched.
That's so cool. It like
It's so cool though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's made out of Black Panther's suit.
I'm ready.
Well, maybe you guys can destroy it.
We can try a longer form ritual of purification, and it isn't impossible. I mean, I know that of priests who have purified desecrated objects like this. I would want to know the history of where this came from, and that would better inform our capability to do this. But yeah, it's not impossible, and we would spend more time on it than 2 quick swings.
I gingerly hand the hammer back to
Is the hammer okay?
Titus.
Did the hammer survive?
Titus.
Titus, receiving your hammer back, you look at it. You do see some cracks just in parts of the metal.
Oh, I can fix that.
I can fix that. Okay, well, how about you two take that down to the vault, and the 2 priests, not the one that was dead, but the 2 other ones, kind of stand up. Oh, they walk over to it and lift it up. They take it and start walking it away, unless you stop them.
When you come back from revive, do you come back at full health?
No, you come back at 1.
Okay.
Could I go to the vault?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend time explaining it. No, and I'll just say no.
That's okay.
Okay, they take it away. The guy has those vials in his hat. He kind of looks up at you. I'll try to purify one while you guys spend time looking at the body.
Guidance.
Oh, thank you. And Thomas says, so, for the rest of us, let's go downstairs. I'll take you to, we have the ritual purification room.
And as we're doing that, I want to kind of wipe where the sword was, or scythe?
The scythe.
Scythe, yeah. I don't have prestidigitation,
so
but I just want to.
Like clean up the area?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. It's just respect or whatever.
Yeah. And he says, so,
I think the cloth was protecting it. I should have tried again.
It was this holy cloth, and he's like, "Oh, that reverberates all damage into it. That was the problem. That'd be pretty cool."
Did the cloth like
priest
Shroud
robes?
of Turin though? With the explosion of arcane energy,
I'll
like
say
give
that-
a
I'll say that it did.
reverse
Yeah, I'll say that it
imprint of the scythe.
Yeah, I'll say that it did. So you're noticing, as you're like thinking, do I let him take it away? You see, like, as they were laying the cloth back on, that there's this extremely precise, like, not imprint, but like, yeah, a shadow
That's so cool.
of the face that we think might be Christ's.
Yeah.
It is the Shroud of Turin. No, it is not.
That's what they used to cover the object.
We have this laying around.
No. Laying around.
Bring in the Elmater tapestry. Lay it over it.
Sir, do you not know what this?
I do not.
I do not care.
But it's just sitting up there. No one's using it.
I'm so glad that's out of the group.
So, two of the fellow clergymen here, Nern and Steris, are downstairs right now with the body that may be Clonus's.
Would Oberon have like died from that? Because I didn't roll for him.
What's his hit points?
I don't know.
What's your steed's hit points?
19.
I need you to roll strength saves for him.
Yeah, I'll roll that. First one, he succeeds.
Okay, so then he took 5.
5.
If he fails this next one, he's dead.
What's his strength saving throw?
No, Levi.
Why is Levi rolling?
It's +4.
Plus 2 charisma.
So +6 total.
Okay.
So what?
15.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's at 2 hit points or whatever.
He's at 9, right?
Oh, 9.
Yeah, 9 hit points.
9.
You almost killed Clonus's only living.
Are there any stairs in this place?
Can you push him down the
Push
stairs?
him down the
No,
stairs.
like, I don't want him to fall. I'll give him 5 hit points.
Okay.
10. I'll give him.
Aw, what a nice
okay.
guy.
So
I did.
he's back, basically.
I did that.
Wow. Just so
So
cool.
with that, he explains, Nern and Steris are downstairs. They've been doing this purification ritual for 24 hours. I gave it an extra hour just to be safe, but we'll go down there now and we'll make sure that they're done. And if they are, we'll talk to them and see if we can come in. Okay. You all ready? You walk over to the staircase. So we're going down a few floors into the basement. We're going to the lowest basement level. So 3 levels down. So standing at the stairs, we're going down 3 levels. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You smack Oberon.
Oh, I thought I was going to wait for a. It's okay.
Go.
Ah! Boom.
Boom. Oberon. And Oberon just bolts down the stairs. And he says, when you get to the hallway, just stop. And Oberon, this is kind of what rams do. Like he's on precarious footing, but it doesn't matter. He's like a mountain goat. And the rest of you walk down the stairs. On the way down there, you see a couple other floors, just with various rooms. You see some clergymen coming in and out. Like it looks like maybe this is their chambers on the floor below. And then the next floor down, you see like some kitchens and things like that. But then the stairs go for quite a bit longer. So like this 3rd floor down is way lower than the other ones. And you're walking for minutes down these stairs, and it's just growing colder the farther and farther you go down there. The staircase gets a little bit narrower. It's definitely good that you shrunk him down. And then eventually it opens up to this long, dark hallway. And ahead of you, you just see this dark hallway that goes about 60 feet before you lose sight. And you see and it's strange because like everything in this temple is lit up, well lit up, but this is a dark hallway. And you watch as Thomas kind of reaches up against the wall, and you see him touch this small little, this like torch sconce, but there's no torch within it. And when he does, you watch this mote of light just appear in the middle of the sconce, and then on the other side, and then all the way down the hallway, all of them kind of light up with these little orbs of light, white light. And it goes about 80 feet, this hallway, ahead of you. And you see a few rooms here and there. He says, the purification room is the second to last door. So it's the last one on the left. It's just not the one straight ahead. And you guys see what he's referring to. There's a couple doors on the right, 3 doors on the left, and then all the way at the end, on the opposite side of the hall, all the way at the end, straight ahead of you, there is a big door, like this big metal, like brass metal door with this large vault seal on it. It looks like that sun sculpture up above, but it is like these metal prongs that come out of the front of it. And he says, he's not in the vault, but he is in the last door on the left.
Is any of the other doors open?
Well, as you guys walk by, no, none of them are opened.
I was just curious, just glancing while we walk.
Okay. But as you guys make your way to the end, Oberon is just standing ahead of you, now big again. He takes up the entire space of the hallway, just these big steps. As you walk to the end, you just have to kind of squeeze past him because he's not fitting in the doorway at the end that goes into that room. But as you approach the end, Thomas says, I kind of have to get past the ram here. And he squeezes underneath and pops out the other side. Just give me a moment. And he walks up to the door, and you see him kind of put his ear to the door and listen. He just spends a couple moments just listening. I don't hear anything. Holik and Venora. I'm going to whisper something to you. As he listens at that door, I don't hear anything within, so their prayers and chanting may be over. But as per the rules here, they're supposed to stay in there until one of us comes to get them. So I will, well, let's see. And you watch him just kind of knock this specific pattern, kind of like a... And then from the other side, about 30 seconds of silence. You see him knock again. Long, long period of silence. That's essentially the worst case scenario, I suppose.
Has anyone checked on them since they started the purification ritual?
No one is to disturb the room because the door cannot be opened for any reason.
Has anyone listened from the outside to hear if they're continuing their chanting at all?
I would have to ask the other priests, but not that I'm aware of.
If they weren't done,
I wasn't stationed to do that.
would they answer?
I should be able to hear something through there, but
Okay.
Can I
no,
make
they wouldn't interrupt what they're doing.
Could I try and listen?
Sure, make a perception check.
That's what the guy says.
Sure, make
a perception.
Were you asking him? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was asking him if I.
Yeah, but you may, yeah.
14.
You put your ear up to the door, and he's just, no, you should be safe. You can put your ear up to it. You like touch your ear to it. The only sound you hear is the one I told you about before.
And that is coming from this?
No, it's not coming. It's not even coming from this room.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
If I use message, I don't have to know the person on the other side. Like if I
They
just
just
like,
have to be the direction you point. You have to be like,
is this room magically blocked? Do you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is fully lead lined, and then to block from any sort of arcane shenanigans. And then it is consecrated ground.
I have like message. I could have tried talk, but if it's lead line, then that won't
You
work.
could try. I would tell you with almost certainty that it won't get through this door. And the door that you're looking at, it's not like a wooden door or anything like that. It is this solid, like, stone door. And he tells you that in the middle of that stone, it's a heavy door, right? Because it's all stone. In the middle of it, it is lined with lead. And all over it are scratched in these kind of holy runes.
Do you need to talk to somebody before we open it? Because that doesn't seem like a good thing.
Well, I'm sort of worried.
I could use a arcane eye.
But you got to have a hole to
You
go
can't,
through, right?
and it's magic. You can't get magic in there. That's the problem.
Is there a hole at least an inch?
No, it is entirely sealed. That's part of the point.
Maybe they ran out of oxygen.
If
Oh my, you're right.
if you want to check, we have your back if there's something in.
No, there are vents in the back that go up out to just outside the city that bring in oxygen. Yes, but we'd have to go outside the city walls, and it's a very long tunnel. And not big enough for you, but big enough for that eye, I suppose. Well, I could send a message to the high priest. He's not in town. He's out. He is at Craven Sternrider's manor currently. But typically that's who we'd have to go to for permission for these sorts of things. And there is no acting high priest.
But
let's just go in.
If it is our friend, yeah, back
Let's just go in.
We need to.
I can open it.
I was gonna prepare Bale Hucker while we're waiting for this door.
Okay. Yes, you pull out your pitchfork. Yes.
You can do detect evil.
He's got to be able to see it.
Yeah, it can't go through walls.
He has to be able to visibly
His
in
divine
line of
sense.
sight.
But it lasts for a certain amount of time, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so you could do it now,
for a
and then when the
round,
door
right?
opens, it would.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready.
Okay.
Do I sense anything when I do it right now? Oh wait, I guess it's until the end of my next turn. So how should I play that?
And then I also guidance.
But okay, yeah.
So I'll hold it for when the door opens.
And it's until the end of your next turn, you said?
Yeah.
You see, there's kind of this recess in the stone, and at the center of it, it's the shape of, it's kind of just this oval shape with these sort of like dagger points coming off the edge of it, and you notice it matches the amulet around his neck. But at the center of it, there is just inside that recess, there's this little like square, where like a square peg might go. And you see on his amulet, he flips out the center of it and it has this square peg that he puts it into that recess, and then you watch him turn it, and you hear the stone kind of just grinding until it clicks. The door, you hear this seal as air kind of just like rushes out of this room a little bit, and then it starts to slide to the left. Thomas kind of, what? He just steps inside.
Does my divine sense see anything?
And you immediately, you don't detect any fiends, celestials, or undead.
I don't sense anything.
Where you had expected to find this stone room, a holy place set aside for some priests performing a ritual over what you hoped wasn't even Clonus's body, you instead just find a room, void, empty, of any bodies, living, dead, or otherwise.
Ilmater, Lord of the Rack, is our brother a stone? Is he dead or alive? Is he all alone?
Cold on the anvil's face, the pages of his journal fill the empty space. Our Clonus, the dwarf of hammer and of stone, he walked into the dark and left us all alone. He spoke of gods and lore and truths to find, and left the people's hand and us behind. Dead or alive, we march on through the rain. Dead or alive, we'll find our friend again. Dead or alive, we cry on the wind. For our search will never ever end. Oh, Clonus, brother of the stone, are you dead or alive, all alone? A page torn out, a story left unmade, his paladin's pen as sharp as his blade. We search for the missing lines that he'd write, to see where his journey ended its light. We follow every lead and knock on every door to find out why his words are written no more. Dead or alive, we march on through the rain. Dead or alive, we'll find our friend again. Dead or alive, we cry on the wind. For our search will never ever end. Oh, Clonus, brother of the stone, are you dead or alive, all alone? The mountains stand against us, the forest close us in, but we will push past them to find where he has been. Our hands are getting calloused, our feet are getting sore, but we'll not stop until we see him once more. Clonus, did you walk away, or were you dead and dragged? Did they break your spirit? Were you bound and gagged? Dead or alive, we march on through the rain. Dead or alive, we'll find our friend again. Dead or alive, we cry on the wind. For our search will never ever end. Oh, Clonus, brother of the stone, are you dead or alive all alone? They think our pain is something to ignore, but our fury will shake this world to its core. We'll find them and their names we'll scratch from every stone, and their deeds will be forgotten, their memory unknown. The people's hand, we are a fist of rage, and vengeance will be the final word on this page. Dead or alive, dead or
Say something to the podcast fam. Heavy breathing. Say something.
They're just gonna think it's me.
He takes after Jerry.
Those listening, this is my son Roran. Say something. Now you're silent.
He's literally been so loud the entire time.
But he's grabbing it like a cool podcaster. Say something.
It's deep in thought.
Come on, laugh. You know how to laugh.
Not in front of an audience.
Yeah, he's too spooked. Come on. Come on, laugh. He's not going to do it.
He's like, want to break it yet?
Not that end.
Dude, that was so
He just goes.
He pooped on the mic.
What are you doing?
I'm going back to work to drop some schematics on some things.
Draw up schematics?
He's fancy.
What an adult thing for a 9-year-old. I'm going back to work.
18.
I am 18. Thank you.
Yeah,
He's at least 10.
18.
I feel like this has been.
But you have like reverse dog years, like for tortoises. Every 2 years in reality is half a year for you. So you have the mind of a 9-year-old. The mind of a 9-year-old. What if that's actually true? What if that's the real thing? Like, what if there's this big reveal someday where it's like, no, for real. Titus has been alive for 18 years, but he has the brain of a 9-year-old. Not because he's slow, but because that's just how all of you.
That's how we all work.
It's because you're all slow.
You're all slow because you're turtle.
Yeah, and then we all die at the right mental age of 30.
The right mental age of 30 to live 60 years. That's great.
I forgot.
You go out like, oh, you have no mental decline.
Dang.
It's canon.
It's incredible.
We have like 4 years of mental decline. but not noticeable.
But you have 30 of physical.
Yeah, you have 30. Oh, that is maybe worse. 30 years of definite physical
the
decline.
best when your brain is functioning so high and your body just can't keep up. Yeah.
But maybe it's better. You don't have to deal with both.
Yes.
Like you get to be like,
Yeah, you just turn into Stephen Hawking.
yeah.
I think it would be basically like so much worse to have like a great mind but your body can't do anything.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like it's like at least you have.
I've seen a lot of very happy people
Yeah.
that have slow minds and
And slow
good
bodies.
working bodies.
Yeah, but also I'm not saying that that's bad.
Sees ones every morning.
So the plans I'm going to
9/11.
drop, there's a purpose for it because I want to give.
How much gold do we get?
4 get 13, 2 get 14.
Platinum
Platinum or
pieces?
gold? Platinum.
I say we do rollies, 2 highest get it.
Sure.
I'll get the
Let's do it.
Do it, or I'll decide for you.
Do it.
I don't want Jerry to decide.
Levi and Levi. Wow. Okay. You know what?
I'll let you.
I was gonna give them both
7.
Right now we're in the lead.
I can't believe you'd rather leave it up to dice than me. That says so much against me.
18.
Your dice. You're rolling for the highest number. You said I'd rather
Two
take my
highest
chances
things.
with the roll.
If you get a
Mr.
19
rolls a
or
3
20,
every
you
time
get it.
over here.
Just play.
That's true.
10.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're friends.
What'd you get, Matt?
Venora,
13.
Friends.
Venora and Ghibli get 14.
Huzzah.
What is everyone else?
13.
13.
Pass for last campaign had it, but let's not spend too much time on it.
Best character had it.
What? Matt did?
Well, Matt just doesn't like us talking about the last campaign at all.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing anything up about it, even,
Even worse, Matt also doesn't like shopping episodes, so we're mixing two. So last campaign we had a great shopping experience. Okay. Thank you. And he goes off to do his business with somebody else. To do his business. This is so stupid. Yeah, I said it quickly enough to do his business with somebody else. Excuse me, I was really gonna take a dookie. Can you give help?
I understand. Do your business.
Yeah.
They installed the toilet paper holder on the other side of the restroom.
Funny visual.
Bad business.
Somebody please. I can't get up.